Welcome to the Tired Couch Podcast. I'm your host, Mitch. And as always, we have Mike. Mike got hit in the head with a hammer.
Yeah. Shut up.
What have you been up to, Mike?
I'm a very needy cat. Yeah, some fun-ass yard work and finally hot temperature.
Extremely humid fucking temperature here.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
We're in West Virginia, Florida now.
The mountain swamp.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty much it.
Oh, well, all right. I went golfing for the last couple days. Went with the Tylers, some friends of the show, and the next day, and I'm surprised I even noticed my phone going off. The next day, I went out with a group of 80-year-old men that needed me to fill a spot on their best ball game. So,
on the what?
On the best ball game. You pair up, you take 4 people out. It's a 2v2, and say we'll just in terms of one team. I'll drive a ball, and then he'll drive a ball. And whoever has the best lay or best ball, whatever, we pick that one, and you pick up the other one. You go over there, and then you continue that until you make the putt and get it in the hole. But it's teams of 2, 2v2, and I don't know. I ran into them, I think last week or the week before, and I was just looking for somebody to play golf with because I was already done with the front nine, and I was like, "Yo, are you guys playing the back right now by any chance?" And they're like, "No, we just got here." And they gave me their number and invited me to do scrambles on Fridays, which I didn't even know was a thing there. But
I love eggs.
What is it?
I love eggs.
Oh, nice. I don't know why they call it a scramble. But me and the Tylers went golfing, and then afterwards, I was trying to get a hold of you, and you were downstate and your phone was dead. But I picked up Nathan, and it turned out his birthday is actually today.
Yeah, I talked to him earlier.
Yeah. So Jason next door wanted me to stop over for beers anyway, so we just kind of had a little outing at his house and drank a bunch. But at 9 o'clock, that fucking old dude called me, and he's like, "Hey, you wanna play golf tomorrow? Fill this spot because our buddy's sick." So I came out, and yeah, dude, 80 years old, 83 years old, and 89 years old, fucking golfing.
I have no idea where my mind went. For some reason, whenever you're a bunch of 80-year-old men wanted me to fill a spot, I immediately thought basketball, and I was like, what?
Oh, it goes so fucking hard, bro. They play for all the fucking money.
One dude's got walkers.
Right. But fucking these guys are actually good. Even the 89-year-old dude who is basically deaf and blind, essentially, almost. He can't see shit. But dude, nothing is funnier than when an 89-year-old man whips a ball off the drive into the fucking woods and just tries to throw his club. And it almost landed on top of his head, and he's just like, "What the fuck is that shit, man?" We're all just in the back fucking laughing. Dude, man. Those dudes were fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
We're just sitting there, and you know how old people just say whatever comes to mind? You know? Mm-hmm. The other 2 are in the cart in front of us. I'm getting ready to tee off. Or I'm waiting for the other dude to tee off or something. And you just hear, did you shit yourself yesterday? He's like, "No, I smelled that too. I thought you shit yourself." He's like, "No, I thought you shit yourself, man." They're just saying random ass shit. But it was a good ass time. Me and the other dude won by 1 point. And they do this weird thing where they play for $1 the front and $1 for the back. So I don't know. And they were like, "Here's your $1." I was like, "Cool, thanks." So, I guess I'll be doing that for a while because they invited me back. So that's pretty cool.
A lot of people like adding stakes to things, even if the stakes are relatively meaningless.
Yeah. Yeah, they were heavily keeping score. They were serious about that dollar, man. So
See, I want to try like penny poker sometimes with some people.
I'm down to try penny poker. I don't even hardly know how to play poker except for in like Dragon Quest, which I'm pretty sure is poker, but that was the only way I understood it. I don't know why. So
they had a video game. Extreme Beach Volleyball.
Nice. I think you told me about that before. And aside from that, just playing a shitload of Splitgate 2 and some Pokemon Soul Silver for the show. I just got the 3rd badge when I woke up to go to work like 4 hours early. So I just played at night and finally got my Hoot Hoot. Because
I made it to Faulkner, but I'm like pretty low level. I think my highest is like 9 or 11, but it's my Chikorita, which is worthless against him.
The Chikorita is? Oh, well, he's grass, huh?
Mine, yeah.
Gotcha. I'm basically doing a run with just Johto Pokemon, or at least most of them, until I can fill the other slots, because I'm using a Bellsprout as a HM slave, essentially, like my Cut and Flash. Whitney's a fucking piece of shit, and I remember everybody talking about that milk tank that she has, like back in the day, and it didn't really pose much of a problem, and today I was like, got my ass kicked so many times by that fucking stupid thing. And it's like, it's just faster than every Pokemon, so it just immediately uses Attract, so then I just can't attack, essentially. And it just stomps and rollouts me to death, on top of her using 2 fucking super potions around. So I fucking, after my last defeat, I just fucking went to the department store and got a fucking Fire Blast TM. And I was like, all Kulava has to do is just hit it once. And it fucking worked out, man. Like, the first time it almost killed it. Then she was like, super potion, Attract, killed my Kulava, threw out another Pokemon, fucking revived and healed my Kulava in the heat of battle. My Pokemon fainted, threw him back out, and then it finally worked. It was like probably 20 minutes of fighting her, essentially. Like, all together. It was such a fucking pain in the dick, and I hate it. But, my team consists of a Kulava named Cinder, a Hoot Hoot named Noctis, because when it evolves into a Noctowl, I was like, Final Fantasy name.
Yeah.
And then I just got a set of Woodo. Its name is Woody. And then I got a Togetic. And its name is... In fact, I think I need to go to the Name Rater, because I forgot to name it. But, yeah. Those are my 4 picks.
Got my egg yet.
Oh, and I got a fucking Furret now. His name's Tails.
Tails.
How original, right?
I got... What is it? I lost my chance to get a Geodude. I caught a Bellsprout.
Well, let's explain why you lost your chance to get a Geodude.
Because I had my weakest Pokemon out there, Bellsprout, and it used Vine Whip, and one shot killed him.
No, I meant you're doing a Nuzlocke.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to, but, like, I totally forgot at the beginning all the rules, and, like, I just completely forgot that I was doing a Nuzlocke, and I was like, oh, well, I'm not restarting, this is for the show, it's fine. But, yeah, go on.
I've seen some people do Nuzlocks where they try to do like hardcore Nuzlocks where you can't exceed the level of the highest level of the next gym leader. And they do like exploratory battles where they just see what they need to take care of with the gym leader and they don't really count it. I was thinking of trying that since I was trying a more hardcore one.
What exactly is an exploratory battle? Like just like grass and like just going through the grass and finding random Pokemon?
No, like you do, you essentially fight the gym leader, but you know you're going to lose. But you try to get them as far as possible to see what obstacles you really have to go through, and of course, if your Pokemon are even strong enough to achieve beating them.
Ah. Wouldn't that kind of make it easier, though?
Kinda. It all matters like what you want out of the challenge.
I guess that's fair.
But I fucking managed to catch a motherfucking Ghastly.
Hell yeah.
And I named it Gasser. I thought of another name that I thought was a little too inappropriate and I couldn't spell.
Oh.
But then I caught a Hoot Hoot and I named him Pooh. Caught a Rat-a-tat and I named it Tat. And my Chikorita's name is Chica.
Nice. Why Chica? Is it
like
a girl?
Nah, I wish. Now I look about it, my Chikorita and my Onix, which I traded a Bellsprout for, are the only male Pokemon I have.
I wonder if the duplication glitch still works on these versions.
I don't know, they changed a lot of the maps, I wouldn't expect to see. And, the original Pokemon was not as, the team wasn't as well established and everything wasn't as well thought out. Pokemon was just kind of a game they threw out and hit really big, so they advanced it.
Yeah, like the Masingo glitch we were talking about before.
Yeah. There's actually, I didn't know this before until I watched the video, but there's actually multiple Mazingos. There's the one everybody knows about that I always think looks like a chair. And then there's, one of each of the fossils, the pictures of the fossils that you see in the, was it the science lab at the very beginning?
Oh, okay. Like the fossils or like the actual Pokemon?
No, they're just the pictures of the fossil. That's like their sprite.
Oh, that's weird. I know what you mean by the chair, though. I always thought that was weird.
They were bird type too, I think.
Like the Aerodactyl, probably.
Nothing is bird type. That was like a previous name for flying types.
Just bird?
Yeah.
You ready to jump up in it?
Yeah.
Alright. By the name of the episode, listener, probably tell we're just talking about games we want to play for the show. Just a little bit about all of them that are possibly going to be coming up soon, and or not. What about you, Mike? What's one? You go first. Throw out your little list here.
Oh, first on my list, I guess this is kind of cheating, but all the mainline Pokemon games.
You stole one of mine. I was just gonna say mainly X and Y, and Sun and Moon, I guess. This is 3DS ones that we didn't do.
I want to try to get better at Pokemon. I feel like I always took the cheap way out that everybody complains about how you just level up and then win. So I want to try to limit that.
I fight things under-leveled all the time and just win by type advantage, essentially.
Yeah. It matters more with the Elite Four and the Gym Leaders.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Good luck with that. Those things got, massive tricks up their sleeves. Especially
I want to go back to... Oh, yeah. I want to go back to Alpha Sapphire and do another Nuzlocke. Maybe without a Gyarados this time.
That game was really fun. We both had Gyarados, didn't we?
I think so. Forget.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. What's the next game,
though? Beautiful Joe.
Hell yeah, man. That's a fun-ass game. You got me playing that for a while. It's just rough, the timing and shit like that for like the slow-mos.
And then sometimes I go back to like old games that I played, and I'm like, wow, this was hard to me. I was like, okay, I was a dumb kid. And then I go back to other games, and I'm like, wait, I beat this?
Well, you did beat Luigi's Mansion and Diddy Kong Racing in one night.
Yeah.
Which that's kind
That
of
was in my 20s.
Back when I could stay awake all night long.
No, I just mean that makes sense. Like, whenever I was like, Beautiful Joe, what year would the GameCube have came out?
2004.
Okay, so
Pretty
I would
sure.
have been like 14, so I guess I wouldn't be too retarded by then.
But explain Beautiful Joe, though.
I thought it was like 10. But,
So I really
Beautiful Joe, I always compared it to a Arnold Schwarzenegger movie called, The Last Action Hero. Like, what happens is the kid is watching like a movie, and then like the movie starts like interacting with him, and then Arnold Schwarzenegger comes out of the screen. And essentially it's in reverse. Beautiful Joe is, I don't know his last name, but his name's Joe. And him and his girlfriend, he drags his girlfriend to old, I guess like Godzilla-like movies, or I think they're more like Power Rangers, truthfully.
Definitely what it seems like.
Yeah, he gets like super into it, and then at the end of this movie, the main hero gets beat. He's like, wait, what the heck happened? And then the fucking main villain like turns to him and starts talking to him. And then he just reaches out the screen and kidnaps his girlfriend. And then you essentially become a Power Ranger, and it's like a cinematic type game, and you have the power over time. So you like dodge attacks by slowing down time, and you speed up time so you can attack faster. It's really stylistic and fun game.
Yeah, those helicopters are fucking rough, though.
Oh, yeah.
Those are annoying. And the fucking metal dudes that you have to, like, beat the living piss out of just to kill one of them.
Cowboy ones, yeah.
Yeah. Kick their bullets back at them.
See, the enemies, like, further cement the thought of this being Power Rangers, because they kind of look like the main enemies in Power Rangers.
Yeah, the putties.
Yeah.
Never forget about the putties. I actually saw a fucking random clip on Facebook, like Reels today. That was Power Rangers fighting this dude that looks like the guy from V for Vendetta, and he's just like ridiculously fast. And they both like go turbo fast like a Dragon Ball Z show. It's weird.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was.
Like when,
and they had Michael Jackson going in the background because the dude is also kind of dressed like Michael Jackson. Exactly.
There's this bootleg game, or I don't know what you would call it exactly, but it's called, well, I seen a video of it. I don't know how real it is, but it's called like Michael Quest, and it's like a Michael Jackson video game. And it's crazy. Oh yeah, it is a real game. You like save children, which makes it like really creepy.
Are you talking about Moonwalker?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Got anything else on your list?
Suikoden 2.
Hell yeah. Still have played the first 5 minutes of Suikoden 1, never touched 2. Or maybe it's the other way around.
This one's where it's at, but how I do stuff, I want to do it.
You want to do it what?
I want to do it in order.
Oh, okay. Your mic just like totally cut the fuck out. That was weird.
It went into some screen or some shit. All good now.
Nice. Explain Suikoden, because I don't understand what the big fuss. Is it like a great story, or is it just like a great gameplay? Like, what is it? Both?
Very epic story. I like the gameplay a lot. JRPG, obviously. In the second one, you have the 108 stars, I think it is. And that is an awesome concept, because That was my favorite part of all JRPGs, is
Just finding
finding new and unique characters to add to the team and utilize their unique aspects to win battles.
Hell yeah, brother! You're gonna be surprised by my list here.
So my next one, I don't think I actually do need to explain because we covered a game exactly like this. In fact, this is the sequel to it, XCOM 2.
God, please no.
Suffering will become your only amusement.
I hate it. Please don't.
I'd like to play less skill-based games, more about problem-solving type games, like, what is it? There's a lot of, like, random survival games and scavenge games where you, like, you mostly use menus and planning to beat the game instead of actually, like, learning button combinations and stuff like that. And then finally, I would like to cover Dave the Diver, which is fun diving game where you shoot fish and give them to Samuel L. Jackson and he turns them into sushi and then you make money.
And Ichiban from Like a Dragon's in it.
Oh yeah, there's a shit ton of mini games too.
Yeah. I've like invested in getting that game now. So when it comes time, I have no problems with that. Like that, I guess I'll start my little list. There's a game called Spirit Tea to go alongside your Dave the Diver game. You're a writer that just goes to like this little town in Japan somewhere, and you get to know everybody, and it's like haunted. Like the town has like these mysterious problems, and this little like ghost cat follows you around, and he's like looking for ghosts, and there's like a fucking bathhouse on the top of the hill that needs like restored. So basically you go around solving all the ghost problems, which equals out to solving the people in the town's problems. And every time you solve those issues, those ghosts that were fucking with those people will go to the bathhouse, and then you run a bathhouse. It's just kind of like a really relaxing game. And you go fishing and bug catching, and you improve your relationships with the townspeople. I don't know what happens when you max that out. I think they just like give you shit. But yeah, real relaxing game. You've seen me play it a few times.
I want the Grudge expansion.
That'd be sick. Besides that, Gun Gal. I'd like to do a Gun Gal game. Double Piece, specifically. I've only ever played the one that came out on Switch. I'm trying to remember what it was called. But you just run around through the city shooting these girls that are in their underwear, and like they're all chasing after you because these like demon fairy things make you irresistible to women, so they all run at you. So all the women like come after you, and you have to shoot them with your Gal gun, knock them out, and then shoot all the demons that are making all this shit happen. But for some reason, I remember me and you talking about this. When you're in your bedroom, there's like parts where you're in your bedroom, and you have this next door neighbor chick that's real weird, and she always comes over and wants to talk to you and wants you to give her like candy, like those Pocky sticks and shit.
Yeah.
And I think you told me that wasn't in your game, so I'm pretty sure it's not. I know it's not Double Piece, because you said that's not even in that game. Pretty sure I showed it to you, too. I don't know what the whole purpose of that shit is. I don't know if it's like a relationship building thing, but I think she's trying to become your girlfriend. But I found Double Piece for like $3 on Steam. I think you told me about it, so I snagged it, because I knew you had it, so we could do it for the show.
It's an on-rails shooter.
Yeah. It's pretty strange, too. I don't really understand how it all works, but you want to... Well, you don't shoot up the demon girls, you suck them up into your, like, sucking gun. Like the little demon fairy things. Did it even do that in yours?
Yeah, they were possessed by little demon chicks that float around, like, certain parts of their body, and you had to, like, see where they were and shoot them or some shit.
Yeah, that's what it is. When you try to suck them up off the girls, you actually suck their clothes off too for some reason, I think. Isn't that right? Isn't it more like that?
Not in the one I played. The one I played, you had so you had to hit their special androgynous zone to get them to disappear. And then, what was it? Every once in a while, you could shoot the demons off of them after you stun them.
Yeah, it's been a very long time. But
yeah, it's hard to remember exactly.
Yeah. I want to play Pokemon X and Y, but somebody's the thief and stole that one from me. The Call of Cthulhu game on PS4. That game's badass as fuck. It's just like a game of Call of Cthulhu. You go through investigating shit, and shit's always 10 times worse than what it seems. Very fun game, really good story, and you have choices to make, all the time, and how you investigate. So I thought that was pretty cool.
I think that's one of the few Lovecraft stories that I don't really remember too well.
What?
The Call of Cthulhu.
Oh. Yeah, that's the big one that they made all the games out of, and all that, and the D&D game and shit like that. Seems to be the most popular one, apparently. I don't know about the most popular book, but I know it's the most popular idea, I guess you would say.
I like Rats in the Wall because that has a special guest appearance by his cat.
Oh, we don't talk about that. The Sinking City is another Cthulhu game that is another mystery one. That one's pretty badass too, but I like the PS4 one a lot more. I gotta get you to play a Shantae game. So there's gotta be a Shantae game in there somewhere. Little half genie, really good platformer, combat game. Just kind of follow through the story. It's not the greatest story ever or anything. It's just really fun. Goof off. Have you ever played a game, or ever heard of a game called Wormwood?
I've heard that in a Slipknot song. My wormwood eats your fantasy.
Oh, well, that's gross. But Wormwood,
you can never get out because you were never free.
Wormwood is a D&D game where you get these random characters. I'm pretty sure they're random, and you literally are playing a game of D&D basically. And whenever you go to rest or go to certain places, your team will just leave you for a while every once in a while, or a character will, and they'll come back and they could be a different class, or they maybe went on this adventure and you have to get them to tell you about it, or you try to. And some of them hold secrets, I'm pretty sure, and shit like that. I thought that would be a really fucking sweet game to play.
Sounds really interesting.
Yeah, I think it's $20 on Steam. Pretty cool. I think that's all I got. I do have the Pokemon D&D game that I'm running coming up soon too. I feel like I've been saying that for the past 2 months, but it hasn't even been that long. But that'll be on the show. What else? We're going to be doing a movie, a normal movie, and an anime movie, and the Dragon Ball anime is coming up as well. So we're going to just fill all these slots, get ahead, so we can give you guys better. That's why we're doing this list episode. That way we can give you guys these better, more intricate episodes, because we'll have more time to do it because it's summer and we have shit to do. So, kids out of school, Mike has to cut grass at his dad's. Every day the grass grows 1 inch more.
Well, it's I have 3 yards to cut, so that's 3 times a week.
Yeah, that's awful.
And then I got some 2 other games going on. Since our game went on hiatus, I picked up another one. So, and then the show. So I essentially have one day.
Final Fantasy 10, 15. Those are some other games I don't have to explain. There's just a lot coming. Think you guys will enjoy. I don't know if we're ever going to get around to the Lies of P DLC Overture, but that would be sick. But I doubt it just because I feel no need to do it. But I kind of also have like a weird twitch to do it just because I beat the game. And plus, I need to go back and beat the fucking, what is it? The Nameless Puppet.
Oh, yeah.
I just have to. It bothers me.
What about Fear and Hunger Termina, the sequel to Fear and Hunger?
I'm down. I'm down anything Fear and Hunger. That game is awful to the player, but I'm okay to play it. I mean, I did talk to that dude when I was playing Dark and Darker the other day. That dude that said he was from a faraway place, but he's not from Russia, but he definitely sounds Russian. He did tell me that Termina is nowhere near as good as the first one. So, I don't know why. He didn't really, like, go into it. But he said there's, like, a totally different feeling to it. Have you ever played it?
They have, like, different gods. I think they still have the first gods, but they're not as big of a part of the story. It's more about the lunar god, which is a trickster god, and his festival, and if you don't complete his festival properly, you become moon-scorched and you transform into a hideous monster twisted by your own insecurities.
How the fuck do you remember all that shit?
I don't know, just, like, was right there, bro.
Spent 64 games, like Banjo-Kazooie, those are coming in at some point. Like, I have to play Banjo-Kazooie for the show this year. I have to. Like,
hell yeah.
I played the shit out of it and then stopped to do, like, all this other shit. And it bothers me that I haven't, like, finished it yet. Because I never got to beat it when I was a kid because I didn't own it. My buddy owned it, not me, so.
Yeah, I tried to, beat it, when I was 12 years ago or some shit. And, I got pretty far. I think I cleared, like, the first level, because that's how I tend to play games anymore, is I just clear shit as I go. And it just went blank, and then I heard, and then the fucking theme music started playing, and I was like, it reset on me, no!
Did you hit the wrong button? Like the delete button?
No, it just, my cartridge was like dirty or some shit, so it just randomly would reset.
We do have to talk about Chivalry 2 at some point. I don't know why we never made an episode about that fucking game. Like, we played that game so much.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a multiplayer person. I guess that's why. Because I just kind of drop out of things after a while.
That's basically what you did do. Kingdom Come Deliverance. That's a game we both own. And I actually want to play that game to completion. Instead of, like, starting and stopping all the time.
Fuck you.
But that's about it for me. Anything else you want to say?
That's about it, boss.
That's about it. We'll catch you guys later.
Adios, muchachos.